then, now, forever.
Welcome to Monday Night Raw as we are live here in Seattle, Washington. We are just shy of 27 days away from the grandest stage of them all and the most biggest spectacular event of the year, WrestleMania. As tonight, we are about to kick off the show with the only, the 2026 Men's Royal Rumble winner, Seth freaking Rollins, as tonight he will choose who he will challenge at WrestleMania. Will it be Roman Reigns or will it be Drew McIntyre? We're about to hear from him here tonight. And not only that, we got huge news regarding the Intercontinental Championship. That is still to come later tonight. We are here live tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as the road to WrestleMania is officially underway, as this will be a historic WrestleMania, first time ever, as we head to Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. And the show kicks off with Seth Rollins, the man of the hour, as he is here to choose who he will take on at WrestleMania. We saw the tension between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre for almost 2 years for that World Heavyweight Championship. But Seth Rollins also have some deep connections with his former longtime brother, Roman Reigns. So will he choose Roman Reigns or will he backtrack and get his revenge on Drew McIntyre?
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 2026 Men's Royal Rumble winner, Seth freaking Rollins!
Seth Rollins shocked the world when number 30 hit and you heard that theme song play and Seth Rollins came out to the crowd. Everyone went crazy. We have not seen Seth Rollins since he lost the World Heavyweight Championship, but he is here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw. Who will he make the decision on?
Seattle, welcome to Monday Night Rollins. Now, tonight, I officially chooses who I will choose to face at WrestleMania. When I returned, I came back to make sure that Seth Rollins gets what he deserves. And I won that 30-man Royal Rumble. And now it's time for me to get back on the top where Seth Rollins officially returns to belong. And I know everyone back there couldn't stand the fact that I won that Royal Rumble. But now, it's time for Seth Rollins to return his legacy and to continue. And I will do that at WrestleMania in Philadelphia. And with that being said, officially choose to face at WrestleMania.
And here comes the World Heavyweight Champion, Drew McIntyre. And there he is. And McIntyre, he looks angry. But he is coming out here to confront Seth Rollins right now. What does Drew have in mind right now? Because Drew McIntyre said that he wants Seth Rollins to choose him for WrestleMania. That way he can finish what he started a few months back and finally end this story with Seth Rollins. Drew McIntyre said he is not done with Seth Rollins, as he knows Seth Rollins is going to come back after him.
You know what, Seth? You can cut through all the bull. You know what? You can stop the tirade. I know that you're coming for me. I know that you're choosing me. You've been on me since I took that World Heavyweight Championship from you, and you had stopped at nothing. And now you don't won the Royal Rumble, which, by the way, congratulations. And I know that you want to finish what we started over 2 years ago. So, Seth, when you're ready, I'm ready too. Drew. I didn't even choose who I wanted yet. I mean, I might would even chose Roman. I mean, it was a possibility that I could have chosen you. But I guess you already volunteered. I do have some long-standing business with my former brother, Roman Reigns. But I also have some outstanding balances for you as well. So you know what? Maybe I should choose you at WrestleMania, Drew. And just remember, you wasn't my first option because I was still choosing. But now that you volunteered, I accept, and I will see you at WrestleMania. And Drew, I just hope that you bring everything you still have, because at WrestleMania, when I take back my World Heavyweight Championship, I'm going to leave you looking embarrassed. See you at WrestleMania, dumbass. You know what, Seth? You can keep this little charade going, but just remember one thing. You saying you're going to end my career at WrestleMania? You better think twice. Because come WrestleMania, when I kick your damn head off your head, you're not even going to remember even coming back. And this time, when I put you up, you won't come back. Drew. The threats just keep on coming. Keep the threats coming. Because the closer to WrestleMania, the sorry you will become.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you heard that right there. Seth Rollins chose Drew McIntyre, as we can now confirm that these two will go one-on-one for the final time for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Can Seth Rollins do it again? Can he become the World Heavyweight Champion at WrestleMania Philadelphia? We're about to see in 27 days in the Lincoln Financial Field. Can he do it?
Awesome. Just the person I wanted to see.
What is it you need from me, Adam?
Well, I have a new situation, and your next challenger. So I'm setting up a six-pack challenge next week, and the winner will challenge you at WrestleMania for your Intercontinental Championship. How does that sound?
Finally, something impressive. Thank you, Adam. Maybe you are doing something right.
Well, next week we will see who's going to step up next.
Always remember, Adam, new challengers with the same result.
Your boy is.
And here we go with one-on-one action as the bounciest superstar on Monday Night Raw, the young OG, Javon Evans. And there he is.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, Javon Evans!
Javon Evans said he wants to get some revenge here tonight, here on Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and he's about to get it right now, here in Seattle, Washington. This crowd is on fire here tonight as the road to WrestleMania is going to be gearing up real hot and heavy as all these superstars is ready for Mania season. And here he comes. Dirty Dom is in the building. Dominic Mysterio wants this opportunity here tonight to finally shut up Javon Evans, but he's going to take on one of Raw's newest, highest prospects.
Next, from San Diego, California, weighing in 200 pounds, Dirty Dominic Mysterio!
Dominic Mysterio is definitely a future world champion in this business here in DWC, the son of WWE Hall of Famer and DWC legend, the Luchador Rey Mysterio. But not only that, he's going to take on the young OG, Javon Evans, one of the most talented and athletic superstars we have had here on Monday Night Raw in years. How could this favor between these two gentlemen that we're about to see right now, because they are about to put on a banger of a match. And here we go, Dominic Mysterio and Javon Evans one-on-one. The referee sounds the bell and the match officially underway. First match of the night here tonight. But if you haven't heard it, breaking news, Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre will compete one-on-one for the World's Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins kicking off the show here tonight, getting into a heated confrontation with Drew McIntyre as Drew McIntyre forced Seth Rollins to choose him at WrestleMania, and Rollins caved in, and now that match is official. But we ain't in this match right now with Drew McIntyre, as Drew McIntyre makes sure between him and Seth Rollins, they're going to have to stay capable on each other leading up to WrestleMania. But Dirty Dominic Mysterio right now is in control of Javon Evans. Evans got to get something going. And look at Dom right there just tossing Evans, and Evans right there with the cannonball roll. But they're locked back up again. They're locked back up here. And look at Javon. Javon's got the upper hand on him. He's got the upper hand, but the referee, Charles Robinson, had to step in, and Javon right there with a kick right to the abdomen of Dominic. And now Dominic takes back control of Evans here. And he's got him up for a powerbomb, and he drops him down, and he goes for that cover here. 2, and no, that was a near fall. Dominic thought he had it right there with Evans, but Evans prospered right out of that right there, trying to put him away early. And Javon going in with those clothesline, gaining his momentum here. And he swipes him right off his feet right there, rolling to the crowd. And now he's going in for that cover. Charles Robinson going in for the first cover of Javon, and Dominic kicks out right there. Javon thought he had it. And Javon right there. Javon hits the uppercut. Can he put him away early here? 2. And nope. Dominic stays in this thing. He's still in it. And Javon went up top with a moonsault right there. But Dominic left nobody home for that. And now he's got him up with a scoop slam right there. And now he's going in for that cover. And nope, Javon right there with a 2.5 count right there. Javon barely making it back to his feet. And look at Mysterio. Mysterio just stumping away to the chest of Javon. We've been seeing the tensions between these two. Oh. And he got it right there. And Dominic right there with a tornado DDT from the top of the rope. And now he's going up top. This is a dangerous situation for Evans. And he comes down with a frog splash right there. And Javon survives it right there. Javon stays alive in this match here. Thought he had it, but it just wasn't enough. And Evans right there, kicking the side of the face of Dominic. And he comes down right there with a frog splash right there to the back of Mysterio. And now he's bringing him back to his feet here. Bringing Mysterio up. And he takes him down right there. And now he goes for a scoop slam. And Dominic rolls out of the ring right there. Veteran instinct right there. Knows how to roll out to get yourself. And look. Trying to go with the distraction right there. Grabbing the leg of Evans. But Evans rolls out very smart. But Dominic was just too fast. And Javon Evans was faster as he countered Dominic right there. And now look at Javon. Javon is setting him back up here. And Javon. And he comes down with the uppercut. But Dominic right there reversed it. And now he's going in for it right there. Oh, Dominic missed that right there, Wiley. And Javon with a jumping hurricanrana, taking down Mysterio. Ooh, and Mysterio kicking Javon right between the eyes. Dropping him right off his feet. And Mysterio has gone for the 619. And he hits it right there to Evans. And he's going up top. Could this be the fate of Evans right now? Javon got to get something going here. And he hit the missile drop kick right there to Javon. But he's got to go for a cover. He's wasting too much time here. And see, that's what I mean. He was wasting too much time. And Javon comes down with a springboard clothesline from the top of the rope. And now Javon has the upper hand to Dominic right here. Dominic could be in a bad situation, but Dominic comes off right there. Springboard clothesline, taking down Javon. Javon has been so impressive in this match. And Dominic with a drop kick right there. And Evans rolls out of the ring right there, trying to regain himself. But Mysterio is bringing him back to his feet, tossing him back. But now Javon reversed it right there, tossing Dom back inside. And he comes down right there with a frog splash right to the back of Mysterio. And he's gone for that cover. And Mysterio stays alive in this thing. Mysterio rolls out. And Javon right there in trouble. Both men on the outside right here, but they got to get back inside. Oh my God! A spinning uppercut on the outside of the ring, but he got to get him back inside. It can't do anything out here. And Javon does just that. And Javon rolls back in with the quickness. And he goes in for the cover. This could be it. Dominic is out. And Javon gets the victory here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw. Let's take a look back right here where Javon Evans hit that uppercut. That right there is what sealed the fate for Dominic Mysterio here tonight. And he goes straight in for that cover right there. Javon with the impressive victory here tonight, here on Raw.
Here is your winner, Javon Evans!
Congratulations to the young OG as Javon Evans stands tall over Dirty Dominic Mysterio here tonight, here on Raw. And Monday Night Raw continues as we are here in the beautiful city of Seattle, Washington. As you see that landmark right there, that is the symbol of Seattle. When you see that tower, you know where you at. As it is hosted Monday Night Raw here tonight, as we are 27 days away from WrestleMania in Philadelphia. And you don't want to miss that, ladies and gentlemen. And Monday Night Raw continues with one-on-one action. It's women's division action. Here comes one half of the Kabuki Warriors.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, from Yamaguchi, Japan, representing the Kabuki Warriors, Kairi Sane!
Kairi Sane is set for one-on-one action here tonight with Raquel Rodriguez. Monday Night Raw continues live when this match is about to take place here tonight, here in Seattle, Washington. Kairi and Raquel next on Raw. Monday Night Raw is continuing right now as Kairi Sane is still in the ring as she awaits her opponent, one half of the women's tag team champions, Raquel Rodriguez. One half of the Judgment Day. As you see, both members are barred from ringside. No Asuka for Kairi and no Liv Morgan for Raquel, as all parties are banned from ringside to make sure a fair match has to be concluded here tonight. The Kabuki Warriors is still up for a tag team championship match down the line. But later tonight, we will have a #1 contenders match to determine who will be the next contenders for Raquel and Liv's championships.
And her opponent from Rio Grande Valley, Texas, she is one half of the women's tag team champions, Raquel Rodriguez.
Stephanie Vancure will team with Io Sky, the genius of the sky, as they will take on the team of Bayley and Lyra Valkyria. That is later on tonight. You see the anger in Raquel's face as she does not have Liv Morgan out here tonight with her. But Raquel already knows the strategy and she already knows the game to how to keep her momentum going. And she's tough. She's tough, so Raquel don't have to worry about anything. Tonight, all she has to do is get in there, ring the bell, and make clockwork of Kairi Sane. Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan has held those tag team championships since Bash in Berlin of last year, and they are still tag team champions. Who will be the ones to dethrone them from those tag team championships? We will see very, very soon. There's Kairi, there's Raquel. This match is officially underway, and here we go. The match is going fast right there. As you see Raquel just try to tackle Kairi, but Kairi Sane is in control in the beginning of this match. And look at Kairi stomping on the hands of Raquel right there. And Raquel reversed that right there with the double knees. Oh, and Raquel with all her power right there, just running right into Kairi. Kairi gotta stay grounded. She gotta make sure she stay on top of her here. And look at her right there, just working on the neck of Kairi. Oh, and a kick right to the leg. And look at Raquel. Raquel tried to go for it, but she misaligned that right there. And now both women are locked up right here. Both women are locked up. And look at Kairi working on the arm of Raquel. And Raquel right there as she reversed that from Kairi. And Kairi, and she hit her right there. She hit her right there. As she hit her with that corkscrew. Every time I see that move, it just makes me cringe. Just to see someone's leg being twisted like that every single time. But look at Kairi. Kairi right there with the push-up hurricanrana. Kairi is a self-proclaimed pirate princess. And now she's going in for the cover here. One, and no, Raquel. Raquel gets her out right there. You see Kairi Sane in shock right there. She thought she had her, but it just wasn't enough to put her away right there. Both women are locked up once again. And Raquel got that arm. She's got that arm. Look at Kairi. She's got a hold on. She's got a hold on right there. And look at Kairi. And now Kairi reversed it right there. And now she has the upper hand on Raquel. Both these women are just trading arms right there. And And Raquel comes out right there with it. And now she's got her in the headlock. She's got Kairi in the headlock right there. Can Kairi remain humble? And she does. And now she counters it right there. Returns it back to the arm of Raquel. And look at Raquel right there with the strength right there to Kairi. And she's got her up. And Kairi. Oh my gosh. And look at Raquel. She's going in for that cover. 2 and no. Kairi Sane survives it right there. But what does Raquel have in mind? What does Raquel got? And she's got her up. She's got her. And Raquel drops her down with a Tahala bomb. It's all over. Kairi is out. And Raquel destroys Kairi Sane in this match right here. But Kairi did the best that she could. But it just wasn't enough for Kairi to get that victory over Raquel Rodriguez, the more bigger and stronger and more tougher and badder dimension than her. But Kairi did the best that she could. But like I said, down the line, the Kabuki Warriors is owed a women's tag team championship match against the Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez and Liv Morgan. But tonight, we will determine who will be the #1 contenders for those tag team championships.
Your winner of the match, Raquel Rodriguez.
I know Liv Morgan right now is somewhere smiling at Raquel for this massive victory.
Finn, so we just learned that you have some news to share with us. What's the news?
Yeah, I just have been informed that I will be competing in the six-pack challenge to face Gunther at WrestleMania. Now that I finally get this opportunity, there is no one that's gonna stop me at getting my shot at the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania.
Well, Finn, that's some huge news. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it there. Finn Balor has been the first announced for the six-pack challenge match next week to see who will challenge Gunther for the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you are a subscriber here to DWC here on YouTube, we thank you for that. But if you're not, make sure to like, comment, share with your friends. But the most important is to subscribe if you want to keep getting this content here from us here, and make sure it can help us out here on DWC to deliver the content that you want to see more from us here on our official YouTube channel. But ladies and gentlemen, we got some massive news, because Saturday, May 30th, we will be debuting a brand new PLE, as we will be bringing to you live in the Paris La Défense Arena, named Clash in Paris. You don't want to miss that, ladies and gentlemen. For the first time ever, a PLE will be held in France. And follow that, we will be going on the official summer tour of 2026, the European tour, as we will officially be heading to Europe for our massive summer tour. But now, it is time for the World Tag Team title match.
The following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the World Tag Team Championships. Introducing the challengers, representing American-made and a combined weight of 495 pounds, the team of Brutus and Julius, the Creed Brothers.
This is really a massive opportunity for the Creed Brothers to get this match here tonight. But let me explain something to you right now. The Viking Raiders have been the World Tag Team Champions for over 2 years. 2 years. They won those Tag Team Championships back at WrestleMania in Dallas of 2024. And they are still holding those World Tag Team Championships.
And their opponents, they are the World Tag Team Champions, Eric and Ivar, the
night where they finally be dethroned as the tag team champions? We're about to see here tonight. Eric and Ivar is not looking to drop those titles here tonight, but it could be forced on them if Julius and Brodus can get the heavy job done, because we know it's not easy to take down these two massive meaty men. They have been knocking out all the tag teams across the division to remain on top as the top tier tag team champions in the business here on Monday Night Raw. But this is what it's all about. The World Tag Team Championships is officially on the line. Who will walk out here out of Seattle, Washington as the World Tag Team Champions? Can the Creeds do it? Or will the War Raiders retain? Julius is to start the match, and Ivar is to start it for the War Raiders. And here we go. The bell is officially set. As you see, Ivar went quick into Julius, but he missed it right there, giving Julius the upper hand for the Creed brothers. And Julius throwing him into Brodus right there. And a fisherman carries like takedown to the big man, Ivar. Ivar is definitely the muscle of the group. Ivar reversing that right there with the double knees, and then now running right up to Julius right there with a DDT. And now look at him just punching away right there to the head of Brodus. And you see Julius trying to get that tag in as he see his brother is in trouble right there, but Brodus kindly gets back on him right here as he bringing Ivar to his feet here, putting him in a dangerous situation in that corner. But now here comes Julius. Julius is back in, and they're going for that double team, and he's splashing right into it. Oh, and a running right into that massive clothesline from hell from Brodus. And now the first cover of the night between Julius in this match here tonight. Tag team championships are on the line. WrestleMania, the granddaddy of them all. 27 days to the big show. Who will come out as the World Heavyweight Champion, as we officially got the match packed down between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre. And now Eric is now in this match here. Eric reversing that bot there from Julius. Tossing Julius right there into the War Raiders corner. Julius got out of that very quick right there. Oh, and dropping Eric right there, right on the back. And now tossing him right there in that corner. And now here comes Brodus. Brodus is now in. And now tossing him, Brodus takes him down right there. He's bringing Eric back to his feet. And now Julius is back in. Julius is back in right here. Oh, and he runs right into him right there with that massive clothesline. And Julius now going in for that cover here. 2. And nope, that was a near fall. And now here come Brodus, and Julius just tossing Ivar. I'm sorry, Eric right there. But in a double team right there. Double shoulder tackle right there from both Julius and Brodus, two former college football players, as they are in this match right now trying to capture those tag team championships, trying to do everything in their right to get these titles here tonight. Oh, and that wasn't it right there as he thought he had it. Hey, look at Brodus. Brodus is now tagging in Julius. Tagging Julius in right here. And Ivar rolled out of that right there. Oh my gosh, chopping him right there into the throat. But now he's bringing Julius right here. And Julius with that reversal right there. Oh, and Julius right there with a hip toss, and you see the power he displayed right there, showing the strength. He just tossing the 300-plus pound Ivar, but Ivar shows him what a 300-plus pound man can do, running on his weight right into him right there. And Julius reversed it right there. And Julius with a running clothesline, taking down the big man. This match has been impressive so far, as we got the tag team titles on the line. Who will persevere here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw? And who will walk out of Seattle with the tag team titles? And look at Brodus. And Brodus right there with a kick right to the face of Ivar. And now Brodus trying to get the reaction from the crowd here. But now here comes Eric. Eric right there with a punch right to the face. Oh. I don't know what just happened, but I don't know, that just confused me. But Brodus just tossed Eric halfway across the damn ring. Jesus Christ. Both former college football players and amateur wrestlers. This is the dominance you will see from both these two athletic young men. And he hits it right there with another clothesline. Eric rolls outside of the ring right there as Julius looking to make his way over there. Eric gotta get back inside if he gotta keep this momentum going. And look at Julius. Eric is back in. He made it back inside the ring here. And now you see the power right there from Eric. And he just taking those strikes right to Julius. And now look at him right there with the foot on the throat. Julius was helpless right there. And a cover right there from Eric. 2. And Julius survives. Julius survives it right there. Oh. And look at Eric. Look at Eric right here. Oh my gosh. And he hits it. Could this do it right here? 2. Oh no, Julius survives it right there. Eric just gave it all that he had right there. But Julius is still in it as he holds on for the creeds. And look at Eric. Eric is up top. And he comes down right there with the jackhammer. And he hits him right there with a powerbomb. Eric just dropped Julius right there with that vortex powerbomb. And now he's going for and a belly-to-belly. Oh, and he hits it right there, belly-to-belly suplex right there. And now he's going in for that quick cover here. And Julius survives. You see Eric. Eric is just hot right there as he thought he had it. Oh, and a kick right to the back of the arm. And he's got to keep it going. He's got to keep this momentum going here. Julius is laid out right there, but Eric is in control of this match right now. And he's got him up, and he drops him down right there. And Julius right there with the instinct. And he just ran right into Ivar and just tackled Ivar right there. But look at Eric trying to return the favor to Brodus over there. These men is just every freaking where. But look at Julius. Julius going for the cover. 2. Oh, he was so close. Julius thought he had it right there. And Julius come down right there with a splash. Right there to Eric. And now here comes Brodus. Brodus is back inside of the ring. And now he's bringing Eric back to his feet here. Oh, face first right there to that turnbuckle. And he scoop slams him right there. And Brodus is going up top. He's up top. Uh-oh. And a cannonball. A cannonball right there from Brodus. And he's going in for a cover. But here comes Ivar, I'm sorry. Ivar just dropped down on that pinfall, breaking up the pin. And now here it comes Julius. Julius is back in. And a belly to belly right there. Julius got him up right here. Oh, he's got him. Julius got him, and he hits the cannon roll. He hits it, and he does it. He got all of it. Could they do it right here? The cover, and the Creeds do it. They are the new World Tag Team Champions, ending the 2-year-long reign of the War Raiders. This where Julius right here put the whole damn thing away, where Julius hit that baseball clothesline right there as he just flatlined Eric to win the Tag Team Championships for the Creeds.
Here is your winners in the new World Tag Team Champions, the Creed Brothers.
Congratulations to the Creed Brothers of dethroning the War Raiders to win their first tag team titles here in DWC. Well, congratulations to the Creed Brothers on winning the tag team championships here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw. They officially became the World Tag Team Championships after knocking off the War Raiders as they held those championships for 2 long years. I cannot believe that. Wow. Monday Night Raw has been off to a huge start here tonight, here in Seattle, Washington. But let's take it backstage with Adam Pearce as he has an announcement for this superstar.
Penta, I've gotten some great news for you. Next week, you will compete in the six-pack challenge to determine the next challenger for Gunther's Intercontinental Championship.
Muchas gracias por esta oportunidad, Adam. Me siento muy honrado de poder tener la oportunidad de ir a WrestleMania y desafiar por el campeonato intercontinental. Thank you so much for this opportunity, Adam. I'm so honored I can get a chance to go to WrestleMania and challenge for the Intercontinental Championship.
And speaking of a match, you got up next against Waller. So I'm going to let you go, and good luck next week.
Well, this Friday on SmackDown, Carlita Cortez, the 2026 Women's Royal Rumble winner, will come face-to-face with the new Women's Champion Charlotte Flair on SmackDown, as she will address if she will choose her for WrestleMania. I can't wait. I would love to see Charlotte Flair and Carlita, running back. We've seen it before between them, and it has been awesome. Carlita and Charlotte took it down the house just a few years back at SummerSlam of 2017. They could do it again in the modern era. But here comes Grayson Waller.
The following contest is set for one fall, making its way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, weighing in 202 pounds, Grayson Waller.
We've been seeing Grayson Waller trying to get his footing on his own after leaving A-Town Down Under, former tag team champions over SmackDown, but they are here now on Monday Night Raw because Grayson Waller now has a one-on-one match against Penta, and that match is right now. Can the Australia Aussie do it here tonight? Can he knock off one of the most legendary luchadors of all time? We about to see how this thing go down right now. Penta's definitely been that guy since debuting here on Monday Night Raw. Such an international star.
And his opponent, from Morales, New Mexico, weighing in 207 pounds, Penta!
Penta is definitely one of the most brightest next stars here in DWC. When we saw Penta arrive on the scene, we was shocked to what the hell we saw because we never seen anybody like him before. But now Penta is a part of the new era, and Penta is definitely going to show why this is the now, why this is the time, and this is the moment. And he said he definitely want to be an El Champion here in DWC down the line, which we do now know that we heard from Adam Pearce that Penta will be joining a six-pack challenge match next week to determine who will challenge Gunther at WrestleMania for the Intercontinental Championship. Penta gets the first crack at that opportunity. Congratulations to Penta. Doing Penta right there with a kick right to the face of Grayson Waller. And Waller's getting back to his feet. I think this is a bad move that he went into, stepping into the ring with Grayson Waller here. And now he's bringing him back to his feet. Oh, and Grayson Waller with that reversal right there, but Penta comes back quickly on him here. And now both of these men locked up, but Penta got the moment right there. And you see Charles Robinson got to get in between. Penta right there doing right there with Waller. And you see that reversal right there in the spinning neck breaker, taking down Waller. Penta is just too damn fast for him, but Waller got to stay on control. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I felt that all the way over here. And now look at him right there on the abdomen of Waller. And now look at Penta. Penta setting him up. And he hits the super kick right there. Grayson Waller is just getting all the work right here, getting the damage done by Penta. And now he comes down with a hurricanrana from the top rope. Grayson Waller just seemed like he just cannot stand with Penta in this match. Oh, when he hits it, he just hits the Tana bomb. 1, 2, 3, and Penta gets the massive victory here tonight. What a great victory picked up by Penta as he just gave himself some momentum going into next week's six-pack challenge. That's definitely can set him up for the moment as he could go to WrestleMania to challenge Gunther for that Intercontinental Championship. That was that move right there that put him away as Grayson Waller sealed the fate to Penta. Penta right there had one hell of a match, but he delivered strong and came out victorious.
Here is your winner, Penta!
Congratulations to Penta here tonight. Here on Monday Night Raw, you could be looking at the future Intercontinental Champion. ladies and gentlemen, this Friday, the Roman Reigns Express returns because Roman Reigns, the Tribal Chief, the undisputed DWC Champion, returns to SmackDown. Who will confront Roman Reigns as Roman Reigns has some words? Definitely hear this Friday night on SmackDown.
Jay, I'm honored to announce that you will compete in the six-pack challenge next week for a shot at the Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania against Gunther.
Thanks, dog. I really appreciate this opportunity to get my chance to head to WrestleMania. Gunther, your ass better be ready because I am coming for that IC Championship at Mania. And nobody gonna stop my path this time. Yeet.
You're welcome. And good luck, Jay. The moment is yours to take next week.
Ladies and gentlemen, my guest at this time, the man Becky Lynch. Becky, what's on your mind after losing the chamber match, which means you now don't have a clear path to WrestleMania? What's your plans next?
Jackie, I am not in the mood right now to be answering any stupid questions. But what I will tell you is that I am not waiting around for my time to kick in. I am taking my shot, and nobody better not get in my way, or it's gonna be their ass too.
Well, you heard that anger in Becky's voice that she's not playing around. Gentlemen, back to you.
And Monday Night Raw is continuing here tonight, here as Monday Night Raw is still going here inside the arena for Monday Night Raw as we are in Seattle, Washington for Monday Night Raw as we are just 27 days away from WrestleMania and heading to Philadelphia inside of the Lincoln Financial Field. That is going to be one hell of a night as we will be approaching our second ever two-night WrestleMania that we don't want to miss, guys. We officially get our first match at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre will go one-on-one for that World Heavyweight Championship. But it is now time for the Women's Tag Team #1 Contenders match. Who will get that opportunity to challenge for the Tag Team Championships against the Judgment Day's Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez?
The following is a Women's Tag Team Championship #1 Contenders match. Introducing first, from San Fernando de Chile, Stephanie Vaquer.
Stephanie Vaquer definitely is one of our next rising female stars here in DWC, as DWC has scouted one of the best free agents out of the world to come here to DWC, as now we got talent like this here in this business. So much massive talent that we got running through the DWC scene right now. But for the first time ever, Io Sky will team with Stephanie Vaquer as they are looking to take the Tag Team Championships from the Judgment Day.
And her tag team partner, from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky.
Io Sky, former member of Damage Control, as Io Sky is looking to win the Tag Team Championships here tonight, along with Stephanie Vaquer. Could they win this match here tonight, they will get that opportunity to go for those Tag Team Championships. But now, here comes the Raven Bird Lady, Lyra Valkyria. Lyra rising from the fog as she and Bayley are looking to do the do.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria.
Bayley and Lyra Lyra is definitely looking to do what they're trying to do, is that's take those tag team championships. But they got an opportunity here tonight to do just that. But first, they got to go through Stephanie and Io Sky, and that is not going to be very easy between these two. But all these women that's featured in this match are definitely iconic, and they all definitely have some talent, some sort of talent within them. Becky Lynch actually trained this woman right here to be where she is at here today, as Lyra Valkyria making it to the main scene of DWC, and now she's broadbanding on Monday Night Raw. But now here comes Bayley, a former women's champion, but now she's looking to win her first ever tag team championships with her best friend Lyra Valkyria. Bayley is definitely a veteran of the game here.
And her tag team partner from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Bayley has the most upper hand in this match because Bayley has been the longest tender woman in this match here on Monday Night Raw and on the main roster, as Bayley made her debut here in DWC back in 2017 on Monday Night Raw, teaming with her former best friend, The Boss, as they took on Charlotte Flair and Dana Brooke. That was Bayley's debut match, and Bayley came out successful in that match, definitely standing tall. But here we go, as this match is officially underway. Lyra and Stephanie McIntyre starting this match off right now. All these athletic women inside this ring, and there's so much flavor within this match. You have a Latino American in the ring, Bayley. You also have a Fernando Chile woman, Stephanie, a Ireland woman from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria, and a Japanese wrestler from Tokyo, Japan, Io Sky. So many flavors running through this match here tonight, here in this tag team opportunity. Who will persevere in this match and get the upper hand to go on to face the tag team champions, Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez? Not to mention, they've been those tag team champions since last year of June, when they won those tag team championships back at Bash in Berlin, and they are still those tag team champions. I think it's time that someone might be coming for those championships very, very soon. But the Judgment Day said they are not letting those championships go anytime soon, and they're going to hold those championships for a year, as what they say. Look like Bayley and Lyra had the same thing in mind, but you see Stephanie barely made it, but she just did, as she tags in Io Sky. And Lyra Valkyria right there with a step-up enziguri right there to Io. Io right there, right between the eyes of Valkyria. Oh, and Io's going for it. Running right on the back in the drop kick. The drop kick right there. Oh, and the double knees right to the back of the kidneys of Valkyria. Oh, and Io right there with a knee right to the face. Io is definitely doing some damage in this match here. And she's got her up. And she drops her down, hitting the kidneys right to the knee of Sky. But now Io Sky tags back in Stephanie McIntyre as she's back inside the ring, as we get back to what we started throughout this match. And Stephanie right there with a DDT, taking down Valkyria, going in for that cover. Bayley has to get back on the apron right there. Stephanie's back inside. Oh, but they rolls back out. They rolls out of the ring right there. Stephanie's back in. And now both women is locked up in. Valkyria right there with a suplex taking down Valkyria. And Valkyria moves out of the way right there, leaving nobody home for Valkyria after she went for that moonsault. And a German suplex right there. Stephanie is laid out right here, right in the front of us. And Stephanie gets back inside. She gets back in. And she runs right into her right there with that massive clothesline. And no, that was a near fall right there. And now look at Valkyria. Valkyria got her right there. And a scoop slam right there. And Valkyria's going to the top. She's going up top right here. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. And she comes down right there with the one leg. And now she's going in for the cover. And no, Io Sky breaks the pin right there. And I don't know where Lyra just went for right there, but the referee is down, but he's back to his feet here as he miscalculated right there. And Stephanie Valkyria with the eat defeat, taking down Valkyria. And now here comes Sky. Sky back into the ring. And look at her right here. Bayley seemed like she's just not interested in this thing here, as Lyra is just going in this thing alone. What is going on here? And she's getting up top right there, but Lyra gets on her right there. Oh! And look at her right there. And now she just tossed an Io right there to the corner. And now she's got her up. Oh, and a kick right to the knee. Right to the knee of Io. Bayley is just not participating in this match whatsoever, as Lyra is all over this thing by herself. This is literally a handicap match of sorts. Oh, you look at her right here. Oh. And now Io right there with a tag to Stephanie. Uh-oh. And Stephanie got her up and she hits it. Could she do it here? 1, 2, 3. Stephanie and Io Sky will be challenging for the Tag Team Championships. This was one crazy match, but Bayley did not even participate in the match. I'm still confused. What is going on here? And Bayley right there, as Bayley stood there, and this was outside of the ring where Lyra hit that suplex, that German suplex right there. Lyra went for that maneuver off the top rope, come down with a leg drop. Lyra tried to get some momentum here, tried to put the match away right there, but it just wasn't enough to get that victory right there. And an eat defeat from Stephanie Valkyria. This right here is what sealed it right here, as what took a lot out of Lyra right there, leaving the door open for Valkyria to come in and get this victory right here with this maneuver. As she dropped her down, it sold it all right there. And now you have brand new #1 contenders for the tag team titles.
Here is your winners, Io Sky and Stephanie Valkyria.
I'm so confused on Bayley. I don't know what's going on between them two, but Bayley definitely has some explaining to do to Lyra Valkyria after that devastating loss between those two. She did not help her once at all in this match. It was literally a handicap match. I just don't know. I was confused. But anyway, as we move on, WrestleMania is definitely coming closer and closer as WrestleMania will be coming to us live from the Lincoln Financial Field on Saturday, April 11th and Sunday, April 12th, as this is going to be a two-night event as we will be coming to us for the first time ever WrestleMania in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. That is in my backyard. I cannot believe it. I'm so honored to have this opportunity to finally embrace this and have this finally just right up the road as the first time ever WrestleMania to behold inside the Lincoln Financial Field. And now here comes the Intercontinental Champion Gunther, as Gunther knows he will be scouting his next challenger.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the Intercontinental Champion, the Ring General,
Gunther definitely has some words for his next opponent as he heard about that six-pack challenge. What do he got to say? We will hear from him next when Raw continues. The Intercontinental Champion is in the ring here tonight, here in Seattle, Washington, as he is about to address his next challenger for his Intercontinental Championship at WrestleMania.
Now that we are officially on the road to WrestleMania, I now know that I have a six-pack challenge next week to stand in for to watch, as 6 competitors will compete at the chance to face me for my Intercontinental Championship. This will mark my very first WrestleMania as champion. And trust me when I say, by all means, I will walk into WrestleMania Philly and walk out still your most dominant Intercontinental Champion of all times. And I vow to continue this reign after WrestleMania, as I will be the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion ever. And anyone that even looking to step into my ring to take this championship will be your last time. So Adam, you can bring all the competitors you want against me. They all will suffer the same fate.
Gunther, I'm so glad. You said that because you almost forgot you still have 2 more competitors for the six-pack challenge to yet to be announced. So, the final 2 competitors are Javon Evans and Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Now that you know all your future challengers, may the best man win next week. And, oh, Gunther, good luck, because you're gonna need it.
I don't need luck. I didn't win this championship on luck. But whoever I will be facing at WrestleMania will need that luck more than I will, because I'm gonna tear them apart.
Well, Gunther just laid that out on the line very perfectly of what he just said. It doesn't matter who it is. He's gonna be still standing as the world Intercontinental Champion after WrestleMania. But we are seeing throughout the show who is joining this match. And we now know that Javon Evans and Dirty Dominic Mysterio will join the match, as they will join that six-pack challenge to challenge for that Intercontinental Championship. Next week, we will have that match. I cannot wait, man. Oh my gosh. I just really cannot wait to see how this thing go down next week in this six-pack challenge, because we're going to see a lot go down, and we're going to see who's going to be stepping up next to Gunther at WrestleMania for that Intercontinental Champion. But ladies and gentlemen, we are moving closer to WrestleMania. But let's take it back a little bit earlier tonight between Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre in that heated exchange. Let's take it back.
You know what, Seth? You can cut through all the bull. You know what? You can stop the tirade. I know that you're coming for me. I know that you're choosing me. You've been on me since I took that World Heavyweight Championship from you. I accept, and I will see you at WrestleMania. And Drew, I just hope that you bring everything you still have, because at WrestleMania, when I take back my World Heavyweight Championship, I'm going to leave you looking it, because the closer to WrestleMania, the sorry you will become.
Well, that will conclude, as we are now know that Seth Rollins will challenge Drew McIntyre for the World Heavyweight Championship at WrestleMania Philadelphia, as Seth Rollins was forced to choose Drew McIntyre, as he said he is not done with Seth, and Seth made it very clear he is not done with Drew McIntyre. How will this match commence? This is the final stop between these two men. But coming up next, CM Punk is here, and he will address his road to WrestleMania, coming up live. Well, next week, Monday Night Raw will head to the TD Garden in Boston, Massachusetts, as Raw will be hosted live from Boston, Massachusetts, as we are getting closer and closer to WrestleMania, as this is a very, very historic town and also the hometown of DWC Hall of Famer, the one, the only, John Cena. But we are here tonight in Seattle, Washington. This has been one hell of a night here tonight, here on Monday Night Raw. We've seen Seth Rollins and Drew McIntyre as they will be going to WrestleMania to challenge for that World Heavyweight Championship. And now we know we got a six-pack challenge for the Intercontinental Championship next week. But now, here comes the one, the only, CM Punk. CM Punk is desperate to know what's his plans going into WrestleMania because, quite frankly, he just don't know what's next for him. But we're going to hear from him and see what he can do and what's the next step for him to head to WrestleMania. We saw CM Punk return last year at SummerSlam in Cleveland as he confronted Roman Reigns after the match, which we thought CM Punk was going to have that opportunity after winning that Royal Rumble.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome CM Punk!
CM Punk is back, and he's better than ever. CM Punk, last WrestleMania, I believe, was 13 years ago. That was back in WrestleMania Miami when CM Punk defended his DWC Championship against former DWC superstar Ryback. That match was very, very historic. CM Punk lost that match as Ryback won the DWC Championship at that event. But this is CM Punk's first WrestleMania in 13 years, as CM Punk has so much to offer and so much to put on the line this time around.
So, WrestleMania is right around the corner, and CM Punk seems to not have any path to WrestleMania yet. Last year at SummerSlam, I returned to stand face-to-face with the undisputed champion Roman Reigns. I vowed to win the Royal Rumble match to earn my shot at WrestleMania. But unfortunately, it didn't work out the way I've planned it, as everyone has seen. It's been over 13 years since the last time I stepped foot into WrestleMania. It was 13 years ago when I defended my DWC Championship against an old face here named Ryback. And now, here I stand 13 long years later, looking for that next step back to the grandest stage of them all. My fight to get back here was such a long road. It might have been a bumpy one, but hey, hell, I'm here and I'm back. And CM Punk is ready for a challenge at any cost, no matter the person, because I don't ever back down from a fight, and this fight hits different, because this is my comeback story, and my story is to main event WrestleMania someday once again and be champion. Rather if him challenging Drew McIntyre or Roman Reigns if they are still champions after WrestleMania. Best believe him coming for one of the championships, and it's not if it's a matter of when, and when that time comes, you will know. So, DWC Universe, it's...
No way! No way! No way! Oh! What the hell? No way! There's no freaking way! Oh my God! Holy shit! Brock Lesnar is back! Oh my gosh! What? We have not seen Brock Lesnar in almost 3 years! He is here! Brock Lesnar is here to confront CM Punk! What the hell is going on? When WrestleMania season hits, everyone comes around. Oh my God, this can't be happening right now. Brock Lesnar is circling the ring around CM Punk. Oh my gosh. Brock Lesnar is here in Seattle. I'm literally lost for words right now. I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now because the Beast is back. Oh my God, CM Punk just summoned the monster. This is not the way to go, CM Punk. Oh my God, and he's just, oh my gosh, he just attacked CM Punk. What the hell? Brock Lesnar just came and just destroyed CM Punk. Oh my gosh. Oh my God, Brock Lesnar is back and he just laid waste to CM Punk. Oh my God, what? Oh my God, this is just crazy. Brock Lesnar just took out CM Punk.